Good morning. So many people are talking about the changes that are coming. I have been one of them. The 29th of June is supposed to be a turning point. All of July with Barbo's basket and Mercury in retrograde is supposed to signal a big societal changes and upheaval. And a lot of the times, the sense of impending coming brings people to feel like they need to protect, to brace, to prepare, to hoard. And it's not that any of these things are inherently bad. They're there for a reason, but that is operating out of survival and it is operating out of lack. And what I would challenge you to consider as a way to reframe this thinking is, instead of believing that all of this is happening in destructive, cataclysmic ways, looking at it as clearing out the old, getting rid of what is no longer working, but believing that it is making way for the good to come in, believing that support is around you. Adopting the belief that this is for the improvement of humanity, of society, and not just jumping on the bandwagon of all of this is crummy and crappy, because that puts us in a place of inherent deficit within ourselves. Like, this is something happening to me, not through me. These are events and situations that are outside of my realm of control, only if you give it away. I like to approach life as meeting reality for what approaches me in the moment. I think about my future in ways that make me feel good about the future. And I don't carry around my past into every moment, except for the pieces that remind me of how capable I am. Because the story I tell myself now is that I am capable to meet what is coming towards me. And that means that I don't need to protect, embrace, and fear, because I know that I am capable. I know how to look at the world around me and learn from it in ways that help me evaluate my own thinking. What am I perceiving? What am I dreaming of? What am I afraid of? If big things happen in society that cause a lot of big changes, the one truth that I know is they cannot get you to give away your free will. They can't take it from you, but they can get you to give it away. So watch where your belief of protection might lead you to place dependency on others and outside things for it. That leads you to cast vote, either mentally or in other ways, to giving away more of your liberties, more of your agency, more of your free will, and put somebody else in charge of regulating it. That's the kind of thinking that a fear state brings us to. When we face large societal upheaval and we're coming from an empowered space and meet it with agency, we know that we are resourced because we have our feet underneath us and our head on our shoulders. We know that we have the ability to take what meets us in the now and build with it through our perceptions, through following our heart, through doing in this now moment what will make it easier for me in the next. Not convenient, not outsourcing our agency to convenience, because again, that puts dependency on others because somebody has to provide that convenience. All these things that teach us how to give away our free will, our authority, our divinity. So, yes, Big things are coming. You can't look at the world around us and not know that it's changing. The messages are all there. Are we choosing to meet it with fear and believing that we need someone else to protect us, to make decisions for us, to provide for us like children? Are we meeting the world like Peter Pan? Or are we going to meet it like Wendy, who makes the decision to return to the world of maturing, learning, of facing, of being accountable, of being the one who is able to provide and offer care because they care for themselves? Look at the way you're thinking about things and really ask yourself those deeper questions. Don't just sit at the surface in the material, or it will get you to give away your free will and agency. Look deeper. Find out what motivates you and what the intention is behind it. What are you trying to protect yourself from out of fear? I send you my love.